Hi, welcome back to Sugar Beats. My name is Colin. I'm here with
Keith Hernandez. What's up, everybody?
Wow, Keith Hernandez. How are you, dude?
I'm fantastic. Loving it.
Good. What have you been up to lately? Yeah, I've heard you talk about that you've got a little addiction recently. So you want to spend all your time doing this thing. What is that thing that you've been wanting to spend all your time doing recently?
I just my wife got me for Christmas HBO Max subscription.
Oh,
And I've never been a TV guy. We've never had like TV channels. Like we cut the cord in 2009. And
sorry, you're not a baby like the cable cord.
yeah.
Okay.
I cut my umbilical cord in 2009.
I'm showing my age. Got it. Okay. So we cut the cable in 2009.
Yeah. And so we just had Netflix only since then. Finally got HBO Max, and that's what I want to do all the time is like catch up on all these shows that everyone else has seen that I haven't seen. Movies, they have Dune on there. I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm
way too much TV now.
I'm gonna ruin you. You need to get Crunchyroll.
You know what? I agree.
Yeah. As much as HBO Max has amazing shows. It's a really great platform. If you don't have it, steal someone's. I'm kidding. Get it extremely legally. And but I really like Crunchyroll because I like anime.
What would you say are your top 3 anime betrayals of all time?
Anime betrayals of all time?
Just give me one.
Yeah, well, definitely the I really like when Sasuke kills his wife. That is actually a thing that happens in Naruto.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's like, it's not
Naruto runs into her, right? And
no, he
shatters her.
He turns his hand essentially into a bolt of lightning and then just shoves it into her chest.
Hell yeah.
He's like, it's cool.
I think that's a fighting style, isn't it? Where it's all about hitting from short distance, like the breaking the concrete block with just
like the one. I have no idea what that is, to be honest with you.
It's Wang Chun.
Oh, Wang. I think you're correct. That's the thing with the wooden dummy as well.
Yeah,
I know that one. I know that one.
How fun would that be to learn, dude? Be able to just like put your hand on somebody's chest and go pow and like punch a hole through somebody.
That would be so sick. The problem is like when you're in a fight and you're like, all right, let me set up for this. And you're like, no,
very still.
You're like, do not punch me at all, please. It will ruin my concentration and I will not be able to best you.
Hell yeah.
Do you like combat sports at all? Have you ever?
Yeah, I'm actually. I really like MMA watching. I've never practiced but I think I would enjoy that. It seems like a lot of older male celebrities.
Yeah.
Once they cross 40, they all want to do jujitsu, and there must be something about it. There must be something that's like good for.
It is really good for your joints. If you practice it correctly, because you're putting a lot of strain and tension on your body when you're doing jujitsu, because it's a grappling sport.
Sure.
So you're rolling around on a mat a lot, rolling around with people, like putting pressure on your like shoulders, elbows, knees, ankles, whatever. Lots of locks involving those specific things. So you train to strengthen those parts of your body.
That makes sense.
And when you get old, your joints suck. So if the muscles around your joints are in really good shape and can help out that joint, it really helps out with your mobility. So jujitsu is a great way to like keep your mobility without like doing something like Muay Thai where they're like, break this stick right now with your shin. And you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Which also I love Muay Thai. So I really want to do more Muay Thai this year. I've like taken a class.
So which ones have you like done like that?
I wrestled for way too long, and then I had an injury, and then I never went back, and then I boxed a little bit, and then done the Muay Thai class. So I'm a fan of doing combat sports. I would like to spar. I don't know that I ever want to do. I don't like fights. I don't like getting into fights.
Me neither.
It's not a good time for anybody, and I don't think I'd ever fight somebody without a referee involved.
Right. Yeah, because you don't know if they got a weapon or if they come back later or like.
That's the thing. Because if you're confident enough in your fighting abilities and you're like, look, I at least know at the very least I can take this person to the ground. I don't want them going to their truck.
Right.
I don't need that for me. That's not for me. I would really appreciate it if like I could just finish this nice little Stella Artois that I got going on right here. Like let me just be a little baby back. Never mind. I'm not gonna swear.
Dude, let's find a gym. Me and you will go. We'll just hit the bag. We won't
Oh,
hit each
yeah.
other, but
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
just hit the speed bag, the heavy bag.
I'm down.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Be a really good time. I won't make you do Muay Thai. We'll pick something where you don't have to like kick things to do shin training and stuff.
I'd be down to try
Yeah?
whatever. I'm sure they don't start you off like hitting with full force and
No,
breaking
no.
your tibia or whatever.
No, they would never do that. That would be, I mean, never is a strong word, but they would,
Mm-hmm.
they're not going to train you that way. That'd be a dumb way to do that. But
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like shin conditioning is a really important part of like if you're actually going to get into a fight with like, or a Muay Thai fight, which like,
Well, right. Because
elbows are legal, knees are
Yeah.
legal. Oh, yikes. Ow,
Yeah.
pain. I don't like getting in fights.
but yeah, that sounds like it would be really fun and hilarious. So I
We'll
don't
go.
care
We'll
if
go
it's,
next week.
It could be boxing or Muay Thai or Jiu-Jitsu or whatever.
We'll do you know what I wanted to I've heard a couple people talk about this. I want to do suburban comedy fights.
What?
I think that would be really fun. Like
Oh, so it's just like regular combat sports, but with two suburban comics.
yeah, I think it would also be really fun to do like a roast battle in between. Like chess boxing, but something
Yes!
for comedy.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That'd
Oh
be
my
really
God.
cool. Or we just do chess boxing. That would also be really fun. I don't know if you've ever played chess, but I mess with chess.
I mess with chess big time. Yeah.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
I have a board at home that is from, if I'm correct, Azerbaijan.
Cool.
And it is handmade like cow's leather or goat leather, one of the two. All the pieces are like hand drawn and stuff.
Sweet.
We have to play sometime. It's a very, very cool thing. It's portable.
Oh yeah, man.
It's
Dude,
cool.
they got a giant one of the like a 10-foot by 10-foot chessboard outside the vault.
They
in
do?
Batavia. Yeah, across the street. They have the big. Each piece is like 2.5 feet high.
Just go play some chess in the.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, that would be so much
we'll
fun.
have to wait for summer, but we'll before the mic.
Yeah,
We'll go there and
we'll play some chess.
chess and maybe grab a slice or something, and then go do stand up.
Bring a comically large timer. It'd be super fun. If you could fight any celebrity,
Ooh.
not like in the sense of like winner or loser, but like you could just like you would win automatically. Just whatever.
Who would be the easiest celebrity to fight?
No. Who do you want to fight and beat? Not I don't like you could say somebody who's fought and never lost before. You could be like, I would want to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov, or Khabib is how you actually say it. I would not want to do that, but like if I was guaranteed a dub, yeah, I might.
Yeah. Oh, so it could be somebody who's like really big and strong and really good at like whatever, like boxing. It could be like, what's the guy? Canejo? Is that no Canelo?
Yeah, Canelo. Yeah, absolutely.
But I, no matter what, I would win the fight in this scenario.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back a little bit. It can't be like a professional fighter.
Okay.
But if you could beat like any celebrity in a fight, like just to have it on your record, who would it be for you?
Ooh, let's see. I'm gonna go with let's to say I beat somebody. I'm gonna go with I'll go with Elon Musk. That would be,
That's a good one.
that'd be really funny.
Oh, you would get Twitter back.
Yeah,
You would-
yeah.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Just, if you hit him hard enough in the jaw from like an uppercut, the hair plugs would come out. I think it would just like the.
The hardest part of fighting Elon is finding his jaw, though. That's
There was some old toy or something where when you would hit them, their eyes and ears would like pop out. Like, I
oh
forget
my
what
goodness.
it was.
I need editing Cody. Please put it in. I need you to find. It's some squishy toy. I know what it is. It's not.
Oh, the stress thing where you squeeze it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, like the stress clown. No,
Yeah.
I was thinking like the bozo clown from the that one psychology experiment where they taught kids how to be really violent.
Oh, yeah.
That was a fun one. I learned about that in school.
When I was little, I had a Bozo the Clown punching bag
You did.
that it's not a real boxer one. It's one where you hit it and it goes like this.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I had one of those. So maybe I think you're onto something.
It wasn't. I think that it's not Carl Jung. It was somebody that did it. I took that class so many years ago.
So they were teaching little kids to be more violent.
They were doing an experiment on behavior and modeling. So essentially what they did is they took the parents of this child and they showed the parents beating up this bozo clown doll. They're like wailing on it. I watched some of the videos. These parents are going off, like hammers, everything that they can use. They're just hitting these.
I think
bozo
anyone who
dolls.
has a small child is just full of rage 24 hours a day. and they're just ready. Like, so they're like, in this scenario, I want you to be they're like, no, I got it.
You're like, I see a hammer, I see a clown, move. And so then the kid's watching it, and then they let the kid loose in the same area. And the kid starts beating up the clown. And they're like, maybe that means something. And it turns out it does. It's absolutely statistically significant.
So you mean it's like monkey see, monkey do use?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
It's like, I don't remember the exact percentage of children who modeled the same behavior as the adult, but it was a crazy high percentage.
Plus, it's a clown.
I think that is a bit unfair. If it was just like a regular heavy bag, maybe we'd see some different results. But
who doesn't want to?
I'm swinging on every clown that I ever see. I don't think you understand.
Naturally.
I was alive in like 2018 when the clown attack thing happened. Scarred me forever. It's done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you forgot, but I never did. I'm just not. I can't do it, dude.
It was this weird, like black and white Pagliacci clown too, wasn't it? And you're talking about in England, like the clown that would like pop up with the balloons in the middle of the night.
Oh, that's horrifying. No, I was talking about in America. They had like videos of like people. I'm gonna sound really bad. It's like people in Florida, and there's like
they hate clowns. Floridians
hate clowns.
Hate clowns,
man,
because they think they don't recognize them as human. They think it's like a monster.
Because there are real monsters in Florida.
If you do enough bath salts, like anyone wearing face paint just looks like a demon, and you just like start punching them.
I would think that. I'm curious if there's more like cryptid stories from that place, like in the Appalachians. Are there more or less clowns in those regions?
Oh, that's a good question. I know Florida has the skunk ape. It's a mythical creature that they believe in. It's a cousin of what we like a Sasquatch or a Yeti. But in Florida, it's known as the skunk ape.
Okay.
And it's like a regular Bigfoot, except for it lives in the swamp and it smells really bad. So you'll smell it first. It's probably just rednecks farting and like laughing. Oh, you smell that? Oh, what was that? It wasn't me. It must have been a skunk ape.
Honestly, have you seen what's the show where they had the croc? It's like Crocodile Hunters or like the
Swamp People.
Swamp People. Thank you. Who was the guy who lived in Louisiana on the bayou?
I don't know.
It could have just he was he's in the bayou and every time he talks he's subtitled.
I love that. I love it.
It could have just been like him if he fell in some moss, like
like the guy from the Adam Sandler football movie. Which one was that? Radio. Bobby Boucher. Bobby Boucher.
Yeah, Bobby Boucher. Waterboy.
Okay. He's like, "Nang now, get out now." He's like from the swamp, and you just can't understand a word he says.
Oh, we're editing. I'm figuring this one out because I like, because that's probably one of the best parts of that entire. I like Swamp People a lot. Did you watch Swamp People?
No, I want to though.
Seriously, you never watched Swamp People?
Well, we went. You know how I don't have any channels.
That's right. That makes a lot of sense. I had a dad who was very big into the History Channel.
So was I. I was into the History Channel as a kid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm like a turbo nerd for history stuff.
Seriously? And you cut the cable?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, by 2009, which is when we cut it, History Channel was all reality shows by then.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And then like maybe around like 3 a.m. you get and then Hitler was meeting with the aliens,
yes!
The Greys from Nebulon, and yeah,
the Greys from Nebulon. You were up at 3 a.m. a lot, weren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. We were from a different time. My 3 a.m. wake ups. Okay, so me when I woke up in 3 a.m. when I was a kid, I like had a fever. Like everybody had their like TV show or like their fever thing that would happen. Yeah. For me, George Lopez was the TV show that would come on. Yeah. Like anytime that I hear like low, I hear that, I sweat. Like
the fever comes back.
Yeah, it literally brings me back to sitting on my living room floor, like shivering, like before ESPN came on, and I was just like, "Bad times, great song, Bad Times." What was that fever?
Late at night when I was a little kid, what would I watch? I'd probably I just watch really bizarre movies on HBO or whatever, or Cinemax or Showtime. Yeah,
full circle, HBO to HBO. Mm-hmm. Good for you. What did you have like a favorite? You were like, I like this weird movie the best.
Ooh, yes. I'm gonna recommend a movie to you. It's called Mean Guns. starring Christopher Lambert
Okay.
from the Highlander movies, if you may recall those.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's
Can
the
only be one. Yeah, yeah.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
and Ice-T is the main villain. He plays like a hardcore gangster guy.
For sure.
And the premise of the movie, it's the worst movie, but it's the greatest premise of a movie
Okay.
I've ever heard. The premise of the movie is Ice-T is a mob boss. He gets all the people he doesn't like, the rats, the people who were skimming from him, the rivals that he got over to his side, everybody he didn't like.
Yeah.
He had them meet him at a prison that was under construction. And then he comes out. He's standing in the guard tower. They're all standing in the yard. And he's like, you've all double crossed me or ratted on me or done something you didn't think I knew, but I knew. Here's what we're going to do. You're all locked in here until sunrise. The 3 people left alive will get $1 million, $10 million each. Whoever the last 3 alive are. And then he had his goons dump in these plastic tubs full of pistols, baseball bats, knives, brass knuckles, just dumped them in. And he says, go. And that's the movie. Is them.
That's so good.
Yeah. It's the best premise for a movie ever. I wish they would remake it because it ended up being like super low budget, really terrible acting. But like, if you were to redo that movie,
Why would you redo that? That sounds amazing.
So that's a movie that stands out to me as
What
like
would you
something
do
I
if
saw.
you could redo it? What's
I would
there?
get better actors, better special effects. I would have a better music, the whole thing, better cinematography. It could be like I would take it from a low budget movie to like a very, very good movie.
Ice-T still the villain? Is that
Absolutely, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's got way better acting chops now because this came out in like the late 90s.
Oh, okay. Or are we doing a full flip, make him play the good guy?
Ooh, I like that.
Nice.
Ice-T. So there's another movie that you may not be aware of from the 90s starring Ice-T where he is the protagonist. Do you know who Gary Busey is?
I do know who Gary Busey
Gary
is.
Busey, and in some of it plays like this rich psychopath, and he gets all his other rich psychopath friends, and they spend the entire movie hunting Ice-T for sport in the woods.
What is the name of this movie?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh my! We'll
Cody.
find it later.
Yeah.
Editor Cody, help!
But yeah, Gary Busey hunting Ice-T in the woods for sport. That's a great movie.
What? Oh wow. Okay, I need to watch that immediately.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I like movies like I have a different type of bad movie taste. I like the movie Dino King a lot.
Never heard of it.
I don't know if I've talked
I love
about it on this
dinos.
channel. It's a great. I like. There's 2 versions. There's the South Korean version of it,
Okay.
which is like I think it won like an award, and stuff like that. The voiceover work is really well done on that one. The animations and stuff are really great. But the version that I like is the English dub, because there are 3 actors, and it's a story about Speckles the Tarbosaurus.
It's not even a real like species.
Absolutely not. I don't believe so. We're gonna have to fact check that one, but who cares? Because Speckles is so annoying when he's a kid, and he is the only voice actor for the first like 35 minutes.
Oh wait, Speckles is a dinosaur who can talk?
He can't talk. It's just his inner monologue.
Whoa.
Yeah. So like it starts and you get like a zoom in on Speckles, and he's like in the moonlight and he's hatching, and it's like that class. He's like, "That's me. I'm Speckles."
Dude,
that-
I'm watching this tonight.
It's the next 35 minutes are all just like, I'm Speckles. This is wild. And I'm gonna spoil just what, because you're gonna watch it tonight. I'm gonna spoil the first part of it. They take a page out of Lion King, and they kill Speckles' whole family.
Wow.
All of them. But you watch them all.
This came out after Lion King?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Which came out after Macbeth. So
Right.
You know, who's really taken from who? And you watch all of them die in slow mo. But
Dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Nice.
The thing is, you still get the little kid monologue. So it's just like
my dead mom.
it's literally just like 30 second slow mo shot of his mom falling, and he's like, "Oh no, mom!"
Jesus.
I
A
know.
little tearjerker there.
You have to continually remind yourself it's a children's movie. It's like oh, this is meant for children. Like like his brother gets kicked in the face in a stampede, and you hear his neck break.
Whoa.
They put the Foley artist had in his sheet neck break sound.
I love when movies traumatize children. To me, that is like comedy gold.
It's so good. It's so good. Afterwards we're gonna have to have a debrief on that because that is like one of the tamest moments of the best moments come in the back half.
Yeah.
You have to watch this movie. It is
Hell yeah.
Don't just do yourself a favor and make sure you're of legal age of consumption and get yourself a 6-pack or something.
Oh yeah.
And just
Like a hog's leg of a joint, like just
in legal state, you might as well get yourself as much cannabis as you can.
And the title of this film is Speckles the Tarbosaurus.
It's called The Dino King.
Okay.
You can watch it on YouTube with free with ads.
Ooh, all right.
Oh yeah, why would you even?
Yeah.
Don't pay for this movie. And it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I lie when I tell people what my favorite movie is because I can't say that.
Yeah, I'm the English patient, of course.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love The Shape of Water. Like,
The most heady, cerebral
absolutely.
movie.
Yeah. What do you? Oh, I'm a Pulp Fiction type of guy, and they're like, oh my god, really? You like Tarantino? I'm like, no, I like Speckles the Tarbosaurus. Like, I can't tell you that in earnest.
Right. First date, you give them the classy film, but then 3 dates in, you're like, this is the real me. We're watching Dino King.
Exactly. I can't take you. Have you taken anybody to a movie? And I don't even take my friends to movies or anything. I don't take my fiance to movies.
Yeah. Nobody. The film industry is like it's like all about big budget, big visual movies. that are really light on like plot, character development, continuity. It's so that they can just easily dub it over into Mandarin and like quadruple their money because people in China, from what I hear, from what I hear, people in China are like really into going to the movies, whereas Americans are not these days.
Interesting.
So the studio will greenlight a film that can easily be transferred to the Chinese culture, which is why they don't make a lot of comedies anymore because comedy is so language and culture specific. There's so much nuance to it. You can't simply dub it over into another language and ship it to another country. You kind of have to be, in it. But whereas Transformers, Fast and the Furious, Iron Man, all of these, Black Adam, easy. You just dub it. They don't make sense in English, so they don't need to make sense in Mandarin.
We watched Black Adam and reviewed it on this channel, and the two other people I reviewed it with were like, "This movie was great," and this is just so everybody understands. I already said my favorite movie is Dino King. All right. I was like, this is not a good movie. I was like, this movie's 80% slow-mo, which, by the way, I'm fine with visual effects. If you're going to do the whole movie in slow-mo, you might as well do the whole movie in slow-mo. But, like, it's just like The Rock being strong. He's the same character.
The only movie I watched in the theater this year was Black Adam.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
I walked out about 25 minutes in.
Oh, my goodness.
Which I've never done in my life.
So you got through the part where Black Adam murks like the whole military, and you were like,
yeah.
Did you get to the part where Did you get to the part where Black Adam is like in the showdown and it does like the short western like musical?
No, I was long gone by then.
I lost it. I looked over at my friend. I looked over at Cody and I was like, what are we watching? What is happening on this screen right now? And he was like, I don't know, man.
Most bald actors will wear, well, at least some of their movies.
Be careful here, because I'm well on my way to that point.
Okay. At least some of their movies, they'll wear a hairpiece, just as like any other piece of makeup or whatever.
Exactly.
I don't think The Rock has ever been in a movie. You can prove me wrong if you know one. I don't think he's ever been in a movie where they put a wig on him.
I would love to find that out, if The Rock has ever been in a wig for a movie.
Because Black Adam would be perfect. Black Adam in the comics has this weird coif, you know? But The Rock just looks like The Rock, and it took me out of it, to be honest.
Yeah, he's just out here. He's out here rocking. I appreciate the movie for what it is. The action scenes for how slow they were going or whatever, they were still really well choreographed. And I was like, ooh, beautiful visual effects. The CGI artists went off.
Yeah.
But
here's the other thing I didn't like about is that in most superhero movies that are good, the actor who plays the main character inserts a lot of their own personality into the role.
Yeah.
But The Rock, I think, is trying to be this like really stoic alien guy. So most of the movies, him just looking at the camera like
That's true.
It's boring. Very flat, two-dimensional character to me.
I agree. And also every time he like looked at the camera, I just expected like
Right. A little,
just
give
like
me
a little
Dwayne
eyebrow.
Johnson, you know?
Yeah, I just want some eyebrow. That's all. Like when they say a funny line or whatever. Like there was a couple moments later on in the movie where like Black Adam is like learning about English customs in the modern world, and he's like you gotta have a catchphrase, and he like messes up when he uses the catchphrase and stuff. And
Does he say it's Morbin time?
No, but that would have been hilarious.
Every superhero from now on just says it's Morbin time. Hurry, Batman! It's about to fall. Like it's Morbin time.
Could you imagine? Because canonically, Black Adam kills people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine being the like right before your death? This all powerful God being looks at you in the face and just is like, not even really great because he's from Egypt. He's like pretty mid English because he's an ancient Egyptian. He's just like, it's Morbin time.
And then the uppercuts me, my hair flux fly out.
Right, exactly. And then I was like, hey, Mr. Musk. Actually unbelievable. Man, we should watch superhero movies together. We need to watch more movies together.
Hell yeah, man.
We're going to have a good time. We're going to watch bad movies like all of Wesley Snipes' movies after he got indicted.
We're going to watch every Steven Seagal movie after 2010.
Oh my gosh, yes. Every single Steven Seagal movie that is a one-word title.
Right. Soldier, gun, war,
bang,
Seagal.
Seagal. What's like? Oh man, I love one-word movies. I don't watch them, but I like thinking what they would be about.
Brevity is king. It's the soul of wit. So if you can have not even one word, one syllable title, that is, you can't help but go see that.
That's true. I'm gonna make a bunch of movies that like together make a sentence.
Ooh,
be good. They're like not gonna that. The brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Be fun.
Well, that means I need to make a full-length feature movie that's just called Of, so it'll fit when people want to do.
That's right.
When people want to do like sentences out of movies.
No,
and how it doesn't get any shorter than Of.
That's true.
Maybe It. Stephen King.
Well, maybe we'll try to do a series on baby shoes for sale, never worn. That'd be a good time.
It's a big uplifting family film.
Yeah,
starring King Dino.
Speckles the Tarbosaurus.
Speckles the Tarbosaurus.
That's how many times I've seen this movie. They don't say it, but like 3 times.
That's definitely not a real dinosaur.
It's definitely. I think it's probably not a real dinosaur, but also, are we gonna blame? Not
at all.
I do need to find out if it's because they do the children's movie thing where they're like, I'm a Tarbosaurus. We were alive in the whatever they do. Mm-hmm. That's how I would do children's books.
Just say blah blah blah. Perfect for like infants.
In case your baby wants to do audiobooks.
Baby's
for babies.
First audiobook by Colin. Yeah, Glowinky. That's great.
Gooba gabba. Weep gooba squeep. It's just Simlish. That's all it is. Be fun.
And like the parents are like, Glowinky. This gibberish is just his name isn't Glowinky.
There's no way, which is fun. I think I'm gonna change my last name to Charizard.
It'd be your final form.
Yeah, that'd be good. I didn't even think of that. I've been doing this bit for years, and I never thought of that. I just thought it'd be funny to be like, because I want to get a PhD eventually, like an honorary PhD.
Dr. Charizard.
Yeah, I just want to be Dr. Charizard. That's all I want. I want that on a piece of paper, and then when someone's like, "Is there a doctor?"
Yeah, then you won't have to tell people you smoke weed. They'll be like, "Dr. Charizard, got it. Okay,
I get it. And then later I'll change my last name to Zaza or something. Exactly. Just a bunch. I just want a bunch of different PhDs that say a lot of things. Maybe I'll just have a bunch of PhDs that make a sentence. That would be
hell yeah.
That'd be fun. All right. Well, Keith, at this point in time, I'd like you to let everybody know where they can find you on the internet. Is there any places where you can go to find Keith Hernandez?
Certainly, yeah. You can find me at Keith Hernandex, all one word. That's Hernandex. Keith is Keith, so I just did it in reverse order. But at Keith Hernandez at Instagram and at on TikTok. And I'm doing shows with Babs Comedy, Badass Bitches Comedy. And you can find us around the Chicagoland area. So do a Google search for Babs. You can find our next show. And I'm also with Theater 42, Productions, and that is we got a show that will come out before this airs, so I won't tell you about that. But yeah, improv comedy. Come support your live artists. And Colin, this has been so much fun. Thanks for having me, man.
Dude, this has been such a great time. Find Keith Hernandez at all the spots that he just listed, as well as you can find them in the link down below. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and leave us a like, and tell Keith how nice his hair looks today. Come on, you can tell he put some effort in. It's really, honestly, it looks really nice.
Hey, thanks. I got the earplugs.
All right. Thank you guys so much. This has been Sugar Beats. Tell your hairstylist you want hair plugs.